Wall Street Journal, BP to pay $4.5 billion in oil spill. Los Angeles Times, drifting oil, smears beaches for 12 miles. Pensacola News Journal, cascade of failures, BP holding back. On April 20th, 2010, the Deepwater Horizon oil rig exploded and sank, killing 11 individuals and leaking 3.19 million barrels of oil into the Gulf of Mexico. 8 years later, members of the community still cannot drive by a BP gas station without a memory of those headlines. This evening, I'm here to propose that BP Oil offers attendant-assisted fuel pumps, or full service stations, across Jacksonville, rebranding and reestablishing this company as reputable by demonstrating extra-mile customer service that will consequently increase sales and customer loyalty. Although 7 years has passed since the incident, the Washington Post advised in 2016 that recovery efforts are still underway and it can take several more years until a full recovery is made. According to Market Capitalist, $66 billion were paid in government penalties, claims, and restoration, shaving a third off of the company's net worth. We are in a place now where the general population is in limbo with our company. The gas stations are only chosen if we're on the convenient side of the street. We've lost that loyal customer base. We do have a chance to get them back. The central idea I'm presenting is to offer a service that isn't regionally available in Florida. Wawa and Racetrack have capitalized on the storefront. They've got sandwiches, smoothies, frozen yogurt. What I'm proposing is to offer a service that is only available right now in Oregon and New Jersey. Those two states are federally required to pump customers' fuel. It works as so. 1 or 2 attendants are outside. There are 2 fuel pumps dedicated to this service, marked by a lit beacon to let customer know whether or not that service is available. When the customer approaches the pump, the attendant pumps the fuel, cleans the windshield, and offers a complimentary tire pressure and oil check. There is no extra cost associated with this service unless the customer chooses to tip the attendant. Some may argue that the cost of hiring additional personnel may be a rather large investment. However, Fred Howard, owner of Painfield Union Full Service Gas Station, advised he could, quote, spread the cost of a refueling attendant over all the work the person performed. Basically, in times when the attendant was not needed, he or she could be inside the store, restocking shelves, refilling the coffee, and or helping on the registers. This could potentially cut down on the number of attendants needed inside the store. Essentially, it's more of a reallocation of employees opposed to hiring additional staff. Returning to the roots of customer service would not only bring back our loyal customers, but it would create personal connections that these people would not otherwise expect to receive at a gas station. Mark Hoytel, a fuel attendant of 40 years, explained in an interview with the Herald that, quote, we have all different customers, a lot of senior citizens who have trouble getting in and out of the car, and people dressed up who don't want to smell like gasoline. We have both young and old, end quote. Offering this unique service in Jacksonville would draw attention and extra revenue without an overhead cost. Not only would offering this service create a return on investment, it could also reduce the cost of insurance. A study at Monmouth University explained that these hybrid gas stations can get lower insurance rate because an attendant's presence both inside and outside limits environmental threats, reduces thefts, and ensures customer safety. Basically, if an attendant is pumping the fuel, less gasoline accidents happen. And if we have staff both inside and outside the building, criminals are less inclined to loiter, thus reducing the risk of theft and vandalism. If BP offers full service, it'll earn public favor, increase market share value, and focus on what's important, which is the customer. For more than 50 years, bans on self-serve gasoline in Oregon and New Jersey have thrived, despite the fact that these individuals aren't even given the option to pump their own fuel. Offering this unique service in Jacksonville would put BP back on the oil industry's map and in the customer's good graces. The market's available, An opportunity is knocking. Question is, you gonna open the door? Thank you.